Hey there, guys, it's Controversial here. So, I just wanted to talk about this whole Millie Bobby Brown Hunter Echo situation that has been going on recently. And I don't really know how to feel about it because I the whole relationship seemed weird from the jump, and the whole situation that has been going on is that the relationship was kind of bad from the start, and I don't know whether I don't know if you can necessarily blame anybody in the relationship. The one thing I know that is wrong is that people should have definitely intervened with the relationship a long time ago. And who's Millie Bobby Brown? Millie Bobby Brown is a British actress and model. She's a British actress and model, and she is a very and extremely successful young actress. She's only 17 years old, and for someone to have reached that amount of success at her age is insane. It is extremely insane, and I am so proud. I'm so proud of her. I have so much respect. I have so much I've just respect her so much, because lately I've been watching her in all of these, Godzilla versus Kong. I've never watched Stranger Things, but she's been famous for a while. Like, not only with her acting in movies, but the whole Stranger Things series. She's literally been popping off, and her whole career has been doing extremely well due to the whole Stranger Things success and probably success before that. But she's recently been trending on social media and on YouTube with everything that has been going on social media about her ex, Hunter Echo. Now, Hunter Echo, to my understanding, is a influencer, and he's an influencer, a TikToker, a model. I couldn't really find that much information about him, but like, I'm recording the screen, and like, I'll show you a clip of what you can find when you Google, or when you search for this on YouTube. It's kind of really sad to see that Millie Bobby Brown's reputation is being heavily hurt by this. And the saddest thing is that when it comes to those situations, there are people who are split up on this. Some people are saying, yes, it was wrong what he did. She was 16 and he was 20. They're calling him a predator, they're calling him a pedophile, they're calling him a groomer and everything. And Millie Bobby Brown was 16 at the time. But I want to ask you a question, is that how many people at the age of like 16 are worth millions? Because currently Millie Bobby Brown is worth 10 million, and she has her own fashion line. She's a huge star, and to really paint her as the victim wouldn't technically be fair, because I feel that she has her own part to play in this. And for everyone to jump on Hunter Echo is part on Hunter Echo's side isn't fair. It takes two to tango. And people begs the question, where are her parents? Where are the people who are supposed to intervene? And when it comes to 20 and 16, there's only a 4-year age gap. So to call him a groomer is stupid, because I feel that at the age of 16, most girls know what they want. And saying that, oh, she was 16, she's a minor, it is a valid statement. But then again, Millie Bobby Brown is British, and the age of consent in the UK is 16. And and then, let me tell you something. If Hunter Echo knew that it wasn't right to do what he did, he wouldn't have done it. Because if she was 14, he wouldn't have dated her, because then he would have been a real predator. And the funny thing is that when she was 14, he was 18. And people, let's not pretend that this is the first 16-year-old dating a 20-year-old. No, let me say, this isn't the first 17-year-old dating a 20-year-old. There's been many. Don't sit there and play coy. Don't sit there and all of a sudden in this situation be a saint. That's not cool. you need to take people need to take responsibility for their actions. One thing that I'm really not happy about is the fact that I wish Millie Bobby Brown would have just said to people, yes, I made a mistake, I am sorry, I made a huge mistake, a bad judgment, I am young, I'm dumb, I am, I am impulsive, I am. If she had just taken responsibility for the whole thing. Now, I haven't really seen any videos on Millie Bobby Brown addressing all of this, but if she would have just came out and said that, then it would have been okay. Millie Bobby Brown should have just said. Millie Bobby Brown should just take her L like a man and say, no, I'm sorry. Or she doesn't even have to apologize. Like, the only person who has to apologize here is Hunter Echo, and the only thing he has to apologize for is his behavior on the live, because that was extremely disgusting. Even me, I feel that was in really bad taste. That was very disrespectful, not only to himself but to Millie Bobby Brown as well, because Millie Bobby Brown is a very big superstar when it comes to everything, when it comes to her acting. And to honestly talk about her like that, because she's still 17, so technically she's still a minor and she's still a child, and for him to talk about her like that is really disgusting. And he made an apology video which didn't really do much, because everything he said is pretty much online at this point already. But one thing I want to say is that everybody needs to take responsibility for the situation. Her parents, Millie Bobby Brown herself, and Hunter Echo. But everybody's been going on to her after Hunter Echo, and everybody has just blind rage. And the fact that everybody wants to play as if they're the saints, as if they're perfect, is really stupid, because nobody's perfect at the end of the day. But in this situation, Hunter Echo's behavior was deplorable and disgusting. And this is one thing that I cannot defend. I will not defend his behavior, but I am defending situations like this where a woman will use the age of consent to hook up with older men. And I honestly believe that she sought him out, because there's no way that a 20-year-old man would willingly go after a 16-year-old knowing the situation, because yes, there's no way that a man would do that. And one thing I want to beg in question is that everyone is jumping on his case about what he's been through, what they are going through, but no one's jumping on Charli D'Amelio's case for twerking in a club with a bunch of adults, or about her going to a party with Tana Mojo, James Charles, with Bryce Hall, with all of these big TikTokers. They were literally having COVID parties at the highlight of the pandemic, and now everybody wants to jump on Millie Bobby Brown. And if you honestly ask me, Millie Bobby Brown hasn't really said anything about Hunter Echo being abusive, about being a terrible lover. I haven't heard anything, so don't jump at me if I haven't read all of my facts and everything. And it's kind of sad to see. Like, honestly, I feel bad for her specifically. I feel bad for her because she's such a good actress. She's such a good star. Like, I have so much respect, but one thing that I don't respect is her not really necessarily taking responsibility for this. If she doesn't address it, she doesn't address it. I don't mind that. But at the end of the day, there's takes two to tango. I'm not gonna sit here and jump on Hunter Echo because I want to see him suffer or something. That's the issue with people these days. They want to see all men suffer, and that's not cool. Everybody has responsibility to play, no matter your age. Thinking that this whole thing of thinking that just because you're young you don't have to take responsibility for anything, that's not true. Everybody needs to take responsibility for their actions. This is what I was taught when I was a child. No matter how old you are, no matter if you're young or old, you need to take responsibility for your actions. But modern women these days don't want to take responsibility for anything. They want to hurt, steal, kill, rob they want to hurt as many people as they can, and then always play the victim, or always say, oh, that was in the past. But anyway, guys, it's a crazy situation, because there's no way in hell that Millie Bobby Brown is the victim here. Because how many people, specifically 17-year-olds, how many 17-year-olds do you know that is worth 10 million or is worth as much as she is? Like, this is probably why she hasn't dated someone around her own age, because the likelihood of her being able to get someone who's at the same level of success as her will probably be pretty difficult. And women won't want to date down, they want to date up. So which means that she's stuck in a place of where she can only date she can only date men that are either 18, pretty much 18, or the same age as her. And those people haven't been able to reach the same level of success as she has. But anyway, people, but I digress. The situation is really messy, and I feel that generally people shouldn't make it their bread and butter with the situation. I feel like maybe Millie Bobby Brown should just take her L like a man, and she shouldn't play the victim, and people shouldn't paint her in a victim brush, because she might be a victim, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like Hunter Echo is the victim of circumstance, because I don't think he would have dated her if she wouldn't have consented. That would be really stupid. And I feel that she wanted him because he's an attractive male. That's literally it. He's a good looking guy. Hunter Echo is so it's crazy. But anyway, guys, this is Controversial signing out. Bye.